So we are still sitting on the sofa in the hospitable house of the Halibard and Katz family. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Joslynne Halibard. I was Joslynne Katz. I lived in South Africa until I made Aliyah when I was 25 years old. I have been in Israel 21 years, living in Beit Shemesh all this time. I have a very strong sense of connection to my German Jewish roots. My mother's family came from Germany. My mother's mother and her family came from Hottenbach in the Rhineland. And I feel that it had a huge impact on the way I grew up. We grew up with other German Jewish families, and we heard many stories. German cooking was very much a part of our life as well. And I feel that even today I have certain recipes or certain words that I use that come from that heritage, from that German Jewish heritage.
So, and you want to keep up this heritage and pass it on to your children? Absolutely.
We have a daughter who enjoys being in the kitchen as well, and she is a fantastic cook, fantastic baker. She does that together often with her grandmother, and some of the recipes that she uses are from my mother and my grandmother's home. We have a wonderful recipe book that my grandmother brought to South Africa when she left in 1936. It's a cookbook, and there are very interesting recipes in that cookery book, both I think German in nature, and some of them are even recipes that might have come from what was then called Palestine, from Israel today, using many ingredients from Israel, whether it is your chatzilim, your aubergine, whether it is oranges, the Jaffa orange, and I think that brings the full circle of the German Jewish roots and the deep down, the connection to our Jewish roots as well.
So today is a very special day. I didn't know exactly what the day means. Can you explain the German audience what this day means for you and for the Jewish people here?
Right, so today is Tisha B'Av. When Christof asked if he could come and visit us on the 7th of August, I took a look at the calendar and I saw that it was Tisha B'Av, and I had to give some thought to whether it was actually appropriate to be hosting people on that day, because we are commemorating some very, very tragic events in the Jewish history. We are commemorating the destruction of our two Jewish temples, the first one and the second one. The first one was destructed by Babylonians, the second one by Romans, and it is still a very important part of our tradition to remember those days. And another aspect that has been built into the way we commemorate this day, this very tragic day where we have many aspects of mourning, whether it is not wearing leather shoes. At midday, we get up from sitting on a low stool or on the floor, and that's why I'm sitting on a couch now with Christof next to me. And in addition to commemorating the destruction of the temples, we remember other tragic events as well, such as the Holocaust. And many of our youth on a day like today will be watching films and movies about the Holocaust, remembering our past and being able to discuss it.
So then it's an honor for us that you host us today. Thank you very much, Joslynne.
Thank you. Thank you for including us in this project.